Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, MiMi the Lightseer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Pisces Tarot. I am your host, MiMi the Lightseer, and over here at Pisces Tarot, your business is my business, and we are going to get into this business. Happy Saturday. Listen, Linda, listen. Hey Marie, good morning. Listen. I was knocked out in my sleep, in my dream, and I just woke up, right? And I don't know if y'all know what time it is, but it is 2:30 here in the morning where I am. And I woke up and I was like, why am I waking up like I am up? And then I was just hearing this particular gospel song. So earworms are important to me, especially as a person with intuition. And so I heard this gospel song in my head, which was Maverick City. And the specific line that I'm hearing is, if you ever wonder what heaven looks like, it's looking like me and you. And I keep hearing this particular piece of the song saying, he's coming. And so that song is called Kingdom Come. And that song talks about people who are struggling and who are lost and needing clarity and wanting to have some type of guidance on like the issues that they're dealing with in life, right? And I was like, okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I need to get up and go do a reading like right now, because I feel as though some people may be looking for clarity. It's a lot of confusing things going on right now. And I know that, we're getting ready for this 11/11 portal. And I've been very much so indifferent about the 11/11 portal. I mean, I've started to really get indifferent about every portal, because it's like every month I come up with all of these grandiose things to think about and to prepare myself for, and then I've been getting frustrated that things have not been materializing or happening the way that I want them to happen. And I feel like that is kind of like the energy for a lot of people. So I said, let me get up and go figure out what in the world is going on so that we can try to get to the bottom of this, because I'm trying to figure out, why am I waking up and hearing that particular part of the song? Now, shameless plug here. The guy who sings that part of the song is a very, very, very handsome young man. I said, let me see. Let me get a good look at you. Come here, baby. Let me see what you're looking like. I was like, should not be lusting over anybody and listening to church music, but I mean, it just caught me off guard. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure he's married. So I don't mean any offense when I say that, but all I'm saying is, like, I was just like, okay, well, like, hey, hello to you too. All right, so let's get to this. What is going on? Spirit, for the highest good of all and the harm of none, show us great and mighty things that have to benefit our lives and our relationships today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have not followed me on YouTube yet, please go ahead and follow me on YouTube at MiMi Lightseer. We are building a contingency plan for if and when TikTok is abandoned or banned in America. And that way you also will be able to go back and watch the readings and listen to what's been said. You know, so if you ever miss anything, you can always go back and check it out. All right, so here we go. And I'm still hearing that doggone song. Healing. So this came out last night. Healing. Okay. And as you guys may or may not know, this is a very new deck for me. So I'm not as adverse with what each card means. But I do remember what this card means. And so I want to go ahead and read to you what this means, because I feel like this has a lot to do with like the mental frustration and anxiety that I was just speaking of. And I love the way that the designer of this deck, the way that they worded each of these meanings, they will give you something to think about. So I don't want to paraphrase what is in here, because I feel like that would do a gross misjustice of what the message may be. So let me read this to you guys. In order to heal, we must forgive. And sometimes the person we must forgive is ourselves. Okay? When you have been hurt, it is completely natural to react, to raise your defenses. You may block others from getting close to you on an emotional level to prevent from future hurt occurring, and you may chastise yourself for allowing personal vulnerability. To start the healing process, you must first forgive yourself. If you find that you are engaging in a pattern of negative self-talk, take a moment to stop, breathe deeply, and let go of those destructive thought patterns. The truth is, no matter what you may have done in the past, that time has now gone. No amount of worry or berating yourself will change what has already come to pass, nor will it allow the healing process to begin. As you move forward, you must use hindsight as a measure of wisdom rather than a tool for punishment. It is time to forgive, starting first with yourself and then others. Forgiveness will set you free as you walk along the path of healing. So that's what this card is about. It's about healing. It's about healing. Okay? So, let's get into this and figure out what in the world going on up in here. That's what your soul is whispering. You're needing to heal. You needing to forgive yourself first. Then you can forgive other people. For some reason, we always want to bypass forgiving ourselves. It's not easy to forgive yourself. We are so hard on ourselves, but so soft on other people. We allow other people to run us raggedy. Welcome. What is some truth that we need to hear right now for our soul's journey? Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to all my new timers. Yes, welcome back to my night shift folks. Blue Shiloh, I see you hiding there. All right, let's see. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So are you guys starting to see what is evolving right now? This is about you releasing negative energy. This is about you evolving as a person. Hey, Sammy, good morning. Welcome back. This is about you evolving. And if you are a follower of Pisces Tarot and you've been watching the reads, you guys are hearing and seeing the trends here. I've been saying it for a couple of months now. that we're coming to a point where people that owed you an apology in the past, people who have done you wrong, taking your kindness for weakness, if people have not been able to come forward and to correct what has been done wrong or make their wrongs right, I feel like those who have been recipients of the things that have been going on are no longer tolerating it anymore. And I feel like there's a breakthrough coming within this shift of portal that is going to cause people to become very indignant about the way that people have been mistreating them. Okay? And so all I have to say is, for those who are going through this space in this period of time, it's okay to be indignant about what is going on and to say, I am no longer going to accept nor tolerate mistreatment. Everything that is being done doesn't necessarily equate to a response. It doesn't necessitate a response. People can say what they want to say about you. They can call you whatever they want to call you. But there is a shift happening where people are starting to say, you know what? I'm good. I'm good.
Get that garbage out of here.
Now, let's get into these cosmic insights so we can get into this reading. I know one thing is for sure. I'm in a space of not even acknowledging a lot of stuff anymore. It doesn't necessitate a response. Silence is golden. Everybody who doesn't agree with you, everybody who doesn't believe in what you believe, you don't have to respond to everything. Yeah. Spy. Someone's got their eye on you and doing your research or doing their research. Somebody's got somebody spying on you. They're looking for information. They're trying to gossip about you. And or you're looking to find out information about them. I've been telling y'all for a while that you need to stop posting everything on social media. Everybody that's your follower is not your friend. What is the news? Hey, Jordan, welcome back. I hate when that happens. So I'm starting to pick up. There was a level of trust that was given, a level of vulnerability that was exuded with the person, and they took that level of trust and violated it. sneaky link, hidden lover, low-key situationship, and a side piece. Okay? So this person may have been a romantic encounter. This person may have been let me keep digging on this because I want to know more before I speak. But I think y'all didn't know me. I'm in Georgia. I think that y'all know that when I start picking up on stuff, I don't be wrong, right? I definitely feel like this was a situation where you got into like some little situation with this person and you're regretting it. It's bringing a lot of negativity to you. And that's part of what the healing is about. You needing to take a step back and revisit. You know, sometimes people do things and you guys don't think that they have immediate consequences. And that's not how life nor karma works. Okay? That's not how life or karma works. No, I do not. The T is somebody is like I said, stop posting everything on social media. Everybody's not your friend. So somebody's starting to move in silence. You don't trust what's going on. You don't trust it, and rightfully so. You may have given some information to people or to someone who has since proven that they're not trustworthy. And I feel like it's created so much confusion because you didn't expect that this would be coming from this person. You didn't expect it. You didn't see this coming. You were definitely blindsided by this. Yeah. You're definitely not happy to find this out. You already had trust issues, but now it's like magnified, even worse than where it was before. Now, what lies beneath this? There is a recording, an announcement, or expression revealing. So there's some type of evidence that helped solidify the fact that you're in a distrustful situation with somebody. There's evidence. Hey, boo. Welcome back, Gina. There's some evidence. And that's not making you feel good at all.
There are multiple video evidence, social media evidence.
When we look into the broken mirror, yeah, somebody's definitely blaming themselves right now. Welcome, Audrey. Welcome. Yeah. That's what that was about when I woke up. Somebody's doing a lot of questioning and blaming themselves and allowing someone else's inability to be authentic and genuine and loyal and whatever other words that you look for in a partner. You found out you couldn't trust them. Secretive, sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. Is this not what I've been telling you so far this morning? I completely understand. No, I don't balance them. The true emotion here is I would say try the Open Mind Center in Roswell. How did this card get upside down? All right, the true emotion is here. Divine Feminine. So this person may have divine feminine energy. Okay? And I'm not talking about that crap. Hey, Evelyn. I'm not talking about that crap that we're talking about that y'all hear people talking. I'm talking a word salad. I'm not talking about that crap that you hear people talking about on the internet. And for a lot of y'all, log off the internet, log off these podcasts, log off these videos where people are talking about divine masculine, divine feminine, I'm a top tier, I'm a high quality this. Turn that mess off. Because a lot of these people that are feeding the masses this dilapidated ideology are not even reflective of the things that they're saying. Like, it's just a bunch of words that people have come together to say, these are the buzzwords for 2024. And they're going around passing a lot of misinformation, and it is corrupting people's self-esteem. I'll give y'all the most recent example that I could think of. Y'all know that guy, unfortunately, black man, 6'4", and had braids. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And he called himself a high quality man because he was 6'4" and he was black. And he started running off all these statistics on what it means to be 6'4". I know, right? George said cornball. But, you know, he started running off all these statistics about what it meant to be him. And somebody dug up, yeah, I'm 6'4", I make 6 figures, right? To me, let me just tell y'all something, right? If you 6'3", you average. You average height. I've dated men at 6'7", 6'8". Like, to me, 6'4" is average. I mean, I know the average height is 5'10", but my point is, you're still in that range of averageness. Okay? And so somebody dug up this man, and they were showing how this man who's sitting up here saying this garbage is not married. No disrespect to interracial couples or anybody of any other race, because that's not what my heart is, okay? But just hear what I'm saying, the facts. This was a black man, unmarried, dating a white woman who had kids, and now have started to build a social media profile around their child that they had that's interracial. And the things that they were saying and doing was so just wrong. Like, for example, one of the videos that I saw, they were talking about them having 2 different Santas. And they had an outfit. One was black Santa, one was a white Santa. And they put the Santas in front of the baby to see which Santa the baby was going towards. And I'm like, what kind of polarizing mental, just what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You understand what I'm saying? It's already going to be confusing enough for this child to grow up and to understand where they fit in the world. And you're sitting up here at home toying with your child to see which Santa they go to? What the hell does that mean? So are you going to ever say, which parent do you want to go to? But this is who y'all listening to, talking about this is a high quality man.
Embarrassing.
Or whatever he called himself. And I'm so glad sis got him all the way together. I am so glad sis got him all the way together. Because when I tell you, she did it in a way that I couldn't have done it so eloquently, so quickly. And then when she added, and still wearing braids to the end, I was done.
I said what I said.
So I'm definitely telling y'all, turn that shit off. And y'all know I don't like to curse. But I'm telling you, turn it off. Because people are listening to this trash and absorbing this trash. And they're thinking that they're walking into the world being a whole person, and they are so broken. They are so broken. Stop letting broken people, hey, Bishop, stop letting broken people tell you how to feel about yourself. I'm dead serious about that. Stop allowing broken people to tell you how to feel about yourself. Because I can tell you one thing for sure. As a person who has been dating a variety of men, and I have and can hold my own. But as a person who's dated a variety of men, money is not a qualifier. And here's why I'm going to tell you this. Money is not a qualifier when it comes to, although it is important, finances is important, it's not a qualifier. Because you could date a man with an 800 credit score, makes millions of dollars a year, got connections all around the world, could do whatever they, treat you absolutely well. But if he does not personally share his wealth with you, build you up, edify you, if he is not treating you with the utmost respect and dignity, what does it mean? You're dating a wealthy asshole. I mean, make it make sense. I'm seeing so many women running around here compromising your dignity and your integrity just to be with somebody who got some money. And I understand that it's survival of the fittest, and I understand that people are trying to find safety and security, but you wonder why you're not happy. You wonder why you're not happy. Newsflash, in case you missed it. Anytime you're dealing with a man who got money and he attractive, you're going to have to deal with other women.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
I'm just saying. It's not too many wealthy, faithful people. That's why one of the things the Bible says, everybody talks about how much they're faithful, but a loyal man who can find. Or it might even say, everybody talks about how good they are, but a faithful man, who can find a faithful man? It's something to that effect. It's a proverb. But I think it says loyalty. I'm going to have to look it up. But my point is, everybody could talk about how good they are, how well they do things, this, that, and the third. But if you ain't got no faithfulness or no loyalty, then what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Right. Money will come in due time. But y'all be gravitating towards people, listening to them tell you how to think and how to feel, and they ain't even got their own stuff worked out. You know? I'm not shaming anybody for how you move. All I'm telling you is, be careful who you listening to information from. Concerts, live performance, musical celebrations. So somebody may like a lot of music, go to a lot of live concerts, okay? And the last insight we're going to pull, influences. Illusions, confusion, not seeing clearly, escapism, addictions, and fantasy. Is that not in alignment with what I was saying? This person got you caught up and mentally distressed. What's concerning me is this divine energy, this divine feminine card here. That's concerning me. Whose business is this? Whose business is this? Whose business is this? I feel as though this is pulling on a person who listens to a lot of this information because they're looking for answers. Honey, if somebody got to tell you what to look for in a mate, you know, I've actually dated people who got money, right? And I actually have a child with somebody, and it wasn't planned at all. At all. Was not planned. And nevertheless, here we are, right? And that's another thing. Stop listening to people who want to bash people who actually look like you. Hey, Nikki. Good morning. Stop listening to people who want to bash people who look like you. If you are a single parent, don't date somebody who is bashing people who are single parents, right? I would love for everybody to say, I planned my birth. I planned my birth. I planned my family. Have y'all ever really noticed that the people who do the most planning are the people who don't have kids? Because that's not how life works. Okay? That's not how life works. The people who want kids the most are usually the people who have the most difficult time either conceiving, carrying, birthing, and or raising children. Because that's not how life works. That's not how life works. Okay? That's not how it works. I hate to break it to you, but that's just not how life works. Okay? So, I'm saying that to say, money, just because somebody got money and just because somebody is well off and all these things doesn't mean that that is a predicator for whether or not you're going to be with this person. Values go a long way in a relationship. Okay? Values go a long way. Beliefs go a long way. Integrity goes a long way. Right? And many people are just listening to all of this trash. Y'all are making people rich off of talking trash about you. Y'all got to stop with that. When people are out here talking cash money trash about you, that person needs to be canceled. Period. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are this person here. Okay? You are coming in as the fool in reverse, reckless, folly, careless, holding back, naive, inconsiderate, hasty, easy to manipulate. The person that you may be dealing with is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are coming in as the 9 of Wands, resilience, close to success, courage, persistence, perseverance, stamina, a test of faith, and standing your ground. This person was betrayed. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you have finally started to come to the conclusion that this person has betrayed you. And these fire signs are trying to sweep it underneath the rug as if it's not what it is. There may even be a third-party situation here. But they're definitely creating the illusion that things are not what you think that they are. And it's unfortunate because you are in a place where you're trying to rationalize and reflect in order for you to be able to move forward with your life. You're trying to rationalize and process and make sense of all of these different things. And it's antagonizing for you. And at this point, you have to come to the conclusion to realize that it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
So let's get to it. What is going on with my air and fire signs? Air and fire signs. Fire signs cannot escape that this was some type of recording. It was some type of recording. There was some type of information, documentation, a screenshot, something. What in the world? Judgment. Judgment. I feel as though there may have always been concerns from this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius about this person. Okay, there's always been concerns about this fire sign because they always thought that this person was very secretive, mysterious. They always felt like this person was hiding information. They all felt like, or they may have felt like you were moving in silence. And so they started doing some investigation of their own. because they've started to feel like in their intuition, in their heart of hearts, they could not trust the situation anymore. Yes, they were once being very naive in how they proceeded to move forward with you. They were just going on the strength of faith that they thought that you were somebody better. They wanted better. They thought you were better. They thought that you were trustworthy. They thought that you stood on business, right? They really believed in their heart of hearts that you were somebody, or that they were somebody, that they didn't have to question the motives, only to find out that was a lie. Fire signs are coming in right now with the 8 of Pentacles. They're working in overtime right now, trying to continue to force this relationship to move forward. They're moving in overtime right now, trying to convince you that it's not what you said it is. They're moving in overdrive. Trying to feed you lies, trying to feed you the narrative, trying to change your mind, change your perspective. They're creating this confusion and this illusion instead of just allowing the tower to happen and fall where the tower is going to fall. The question is, why are you holding on to me so bad? What is it that I have to offer you that you don't want to let me go in peace? You're not even faithful to me. You got a sneaky link, a hidden lover, a low-key situation, a whole side piece. There's some type of evidence that is there. And now that I've gotten wind of this, you what? You acting like I'm supposed to want to still be here? What are we talking about here? What sense does it make for me to want to stay with somebody and we know you're not even telling the truth? You're not even being faithful. You're not doing none of that.
The law detective test determined that was a lie.
I mean, what are we doing here? What are we talking about? Have y'all ever noticed that people go into overdrive trying to keep a situation alive even when they don't really even want it? What is that about? What is that about? The pros here is with this 9 of Pentacles, right? The pros is while this person is looking to attach themselves to you, try to stop you from enjoying yourself, stopping you from living your life. Like, I feel like you may have saw this person like at a concert with this person. Like, it's a really weird situation. I'm trying to describe it as I'm seeing it. I feel like the truth came out about this fire sign at a concert. I feel like it was a situation where you saw them, but they didn't see you. Yeah, Sammy, the energy could be reversed. I'm just telling a story. But I definitely feel like it was an instance where you were minding your business and you saw them somewhere else with somebody else. And that really kicked the spidey webs on in full time. And this person is running around here trying to play the violins, trying to get you to feel sorry for them, but they don't even really want you. The consequence is here. They took their sweet and precious time. They were not in any hurry to try to step up, try to fix it, try to course correct, try to do nothing. They thought that you was playing games. They thought that they could just do what they've been doing all this time. They thought they could continue to breadcrumb you and bullshit you and drag you along. They thought that you weren't going to be brave enough to decide to move on with your life. What you need to do to heal is you need to start tapping into the things that you actually know and feel. Because I feel like you were so naive, air signs, that you didn't follow your intuition. You didn't listen to your heart. You didn't listen to your gut. You didn't listen to your soul. You didn't listen to nothing. You kind of like jumped in head first. Because it was exciting. It was refreshing. It was exhilarating. You found somebody that was on the same type of time as you. You finally felt like you were going to be in a place where you could grow and thrive with somebody. But you missed all the signs. You missed all the signs. And now, here you are trying to pick up the pieces of the puzzle. This is why you're blaming yourself. But you got to forgive yourself. Because if you look at the condition of fragility or fragileness of where you were at the time when you met this person came in to solely feel a need. What you need to do to heal is stop worrying about how the future is going to turn out. Stop worrying about whether or not you're going to ever find love and if things are going to ever work for you in your favor. And stop. That's why I went on the whole tirade earlier about you turning off the internet, turn off these podcasts, turn off social media. Stop posting your business on social media. Stop looking for information on social media. Stop listening and feeding your spirit with this negative information about who you are as a person from people who don't even freaking know you. Don't allow people to put you in a box. You do realize that you have been impulsive and irrational. That's where the regret is. You feel like you were in such a hurry to jump into a relationship for whatever reason. You feel like you wanted to jump into the relationship. You felt like this is what you needed to do. But this person wasn't necessarily in a hurry to jump into a relationship with you. They weren't in a hurry to jump into a relationship with you because they had somebody else somewhere else. They were already in a situationship with somebody else. Somebody else who's divine energy. Somebody else who is really attractive to them. Hey, Veronica. So it's a whole lot of anxiety here for sure. But what I'm feeling is the anxiety that I'm picking up on is very self-induced. Like you're trying to find the answers when the answers are within you. The answers are within you. If you sit back and you reflect upon this situation and you be honest with yourself and say, I did not make the right decisions. I was not in my best frame of thought. I shouldn't have been dealing with X, Y, and Z. I shouldn't have been kicking it with them because they've always been sneaky. They've always been mysterious. They've always been hiding information. I've always felt like they were hiding me. If you be honest with yourself and really look at your feelings here, just start moving on. Exactly, sweet. Yeah. This is the problem here. You realize you were not using your intuition. You were not using your intuition. We already know that. And this is what this is trying to teach you, is that failure to pay attention to the signs in the beginning, whenever they start occurring, failure to pay attention to those signs will result in your long-term disappointment. Good morning, Mila. You be talking about all my ancestors and my guardian angels. Okay, well, they might have been showing you things and you've been ignoring it. What you want them to do? Knock on the door and tell you, have you seen this man? This man is not who you think it is. Does not work that way. I feel strongly that this person is going in overtime trying to prove to you that it wasn't what you thought it was. They're creating the confusion. They're the source of the confusion. But we know God does not give us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind. He is the author of peace and not confusion. And anything that's causing you anxiety, anything that's causing you grief, anything that is causing you to second guess yourself, that is not of God. Period. And this anxiety is in overdrive. They're in overdrive. You're in overdrive. Everything is just combusting in your head right now. Six of Swords. And no matter what conversations are being had, it is of no immediate consequence to try to repair it. This person is not doing anything with their changed behavior. This person is not doing anything other than feeding you mental anguish. This is awful. This person is really crappy. They don't want this to end. You know that you feel like you've been stabbed in the back. You know that you've been you're so disgusted with this person. But they don't want it to end. You don't want it to end and they don't want it to end. So I don't even know how else I can help you. Like, I ain't even trying to say that to be funny. I'm saying this to say, You have to make a decision to decide what is most important to you. And I feel like y'all don't want to make that decision. You'd rather be in a situation with somebody that doesn't treat you well, doesn't treat you with respect, than to be by yourself. Because listening to everybody else in the social media world got you feeling like you damaged goods. You're not. Okay, you got some kids. That's normal. We're adults. Okay, you've been married a couple times or divorced or not at all. Okay, that's life. But one thing you don't see on social media or hear a lot about in the media period is people in other ethnicities tearing and berating each other. All that negative self-talk is not going to help you grow to evolve to be a better person. It's just not. Go be with somebody who is going to feed you the things that they need to feed you. There's nothing here for you with this Six of Pentacles. This person is never going to give you what you deserve. You are absorbing an insurmountable amount of negative energy, folks, and making excuses for it. This is a lesson for you to learn about why it's important for you to follow your intuition. You got the moon here again. The moon is here. The moon is here. This is about you. And teaching you how and when to walk away from a situation that no longer serves you. But y'all don't want to hear it though. That's what this is about. You got the Hierophant, the Moon, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is teaching you when to be comfortable with walking away from something that is no longer serving you. It is time for all of us to be happy. Really, it is. So I hope that this is helpful. I'm going to get out this business. I hope that this is helpful. If you have any questions about the beginning of the reading, go back and watch it on YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube at MiMi Lightseer, MiMi Lightseer at YouTube. I'm available for personal readings. You can book me at PiscesTarot.com. My link is in bio. I will never, under any circumstances, reach out to you for a reading. Please be careful. There are several fake, phony, and fraudulent folks on TikTok ripping people off. Okay, I only book readings through my website, PiscesTarot.com. Okay, so y'all have a good night, morning. I'm going back to bed. Ooh, excuse me, but I hope that that was helpful. Have a good night.